Hello, this is John Lord here, and we're talking about ornamental grasses, which should be used sparingly in the garden. I'm not a great fan of grass gardens because they're too grassy. I always think grasses are best when they're displayed against plants which are very different. It shows them off. The grass shows off the plants that are not grasses, and the plants that are not grasses show off the grasses. So they should be used sparingly, and this is one of the better ones. It's a Malinia. It's a German variety. I forgot the names of them all. I should have written them down, but I didn't. But they're called moor grasses, and their natural environment would be in the moors, in the bogs, wind and rain lashing at them, wet ground, so they will tolerate a lot. Ireland would mean nothing to them. They'd be well used to the Irish weather. And if, once again, they're the type of grasses, if they're put into places where it's very shady and very still, they will not like it, and they will become scrawny, and they just don't look, they lose their lushness and vitality. So always have them in open situations. There's another Malinia there. See the way it's like a fountain, even though it's not the fountain grass. See how nice it is. And what else have we got? We go along here. There's more grasses here. Look at this. This is another Miscanthus. Now, this is an example. This is quite. Just notice this. See the way it's leaning out a bit? It's a little bit too crowded for it. Now, what we might do is we might take it out altogether. See, we're moving this. This is going to be moved because it's just, funny enough, doesn't like the wind. The Miscanthus likes the wind. We might move that Miscanthus and put it there. Nice windy spot. We might do it, or we might put a pampas in. There's all these decisions you have to make in gardening, you know, but it has to be done. And there's more grasses here. And we'll look at, there are grasses. Now, most grasses won't grow in shady positions, but there are grasses that are good for shade. And probably the best, I think, best grass for shade, and actually one of the best grasses there is this grass here. From Japan. It's amazing the amount of brilliant stuff that comes out of Japan, a relatively small place. That's called Hakonechloa. Or some people say hack them down lower, and it's the golden one, golden Hakonechloa. It's actually very like a little bamboo, and that's beautiful. Shines out from the shade. That would be probably, besides the sedges, which you can also use in the shade, that would be probably my favourite grass. Though I change my mind every day. Okay, we're going to finish this video with this Miscanthus here, or do we go to this Miscanthus there? We're spoiled for choice. Now behind, funny enough, we have a bamboos and grass. Which are the most primitive? Are bamboos more advanced than grass as well? Funny enough, bamboos are more primitive. Grasses are actually a more advanced plant form than bamboos. Bamboos were there first. But of the two, I think that one's better. But if you came back in a month's time, that one would be finished, or say 2 weeks time, maybe 3 weeks time, that one would be starting to fade and go brown, and that would be in its full glory. So we might change your mind. But isn't it nice? Totally, it wasn't meant to be like that. We didn't go out of our way, but it just worked out perfectly. That's Miscanthus Ferner, Osten, which means Far East in German. And you cannot get a better grass than that.